A-mark.
B-mark.
One of the key things about this film that sets it apart from other films of this era is that it takes place with the Civil War as a backdrop. It takes place with a conflict of slavery happening, but it's not a Civil War film. And it's also not a slave film. You'll never actually see a slave depicted in this film. Every individual that you see has either secured their own freedom or they're in the process of running away to achieve that freedom.
You see chains on me? Or a mess around here barking orders? I ain't been no slave since I ran out that plantation.
What I find in films from this period, they often are prolific about the horror of the period. Freedom's Path focuses on the love and the friendship and helps us to understand what is required, even at a difficult time, to take a step forward on the path to freedom.
No, we actually got a message that we want to get across, and we want to do it in the grandest way. It's not a trauma film, and I feel like that's why it's needed. We already have enough films that show our separation. You know, we have so many, we get it. Let's introduce a different type of relationship between black and white people that existed at this time, not just the one of oppression, because that's not the only one that exists.
When it came down to this film, what really drew me to it was the idea of telling a story that is so rooted in American history, and to try and kind of tell that story in a way that is respectful of that period of time, that tells it authentically as much as possible, but brings a new way of looking at it or a new lens on it.
With this film, you go along the journey with the characters, and by the end, you feel for them, you want for them, you have empathy for them.
It's a story of healing. It's a story of hope. It's a story of hardship and tragedy, but in spite of that hardship and tragedy, incredible and profound things can come from it.
And Freedom's Path just shows like a lot of the ways that you may understand somebody could be different. Like your so-called worst enemy from the social standpoint of you not knowing them could actually be your best friend, the one that you may have needed to meet to get to your next level, because we weren't trying to make you hate the white man or make you feel sorry for the black. Like, no, you never seen Kitsch Week in this movie. We just want to give you a good story.
We're gonna have to get to a place in society where we can look outside of groupthink, look outside of identity, and look at someone for the unique individual that they are. I think that is the essence of Freedom's Path. That is the story. That is everything that this is about. Nothing can make up for the power of the individual. This film tackles exactly that, and that has been a massive, massive influence and inspiration for me to try and tell this story and want to tell this story.